Hey there guys, Elite Legionarii here, bringing you a 1 vs 1 for Total War Rome 2. This time I will use pretty much the exact same Arverni rush army I used against that battle I had with Sparta a few battles ago. But this time I've used it on the army it's supposed to be used on without accidentally rushing and selecting the wrong build as I did last time. It's designed heavily to combat the likes of Rome, Iceni, Swaby, that kind of thing. Could probably work against Carthage pretty well. Could work against mostly just like sword-based factions, really, and maybe some lower-end hoplites. Basically, the centre is made up of 5 Oathsworn, which is extremely powerful infantry. The flanks are made up with naked warriors, although in this case I have less. I have 2 units of, this time I've swapped the Spear Nobles for Spear Warriors, but I've swapped the Heavy Horse for Noble Horse. The Noble Horse is basically because I wasn't certain how many infantry and cavalry the Roman player was, and Praetorian cavalry is just as good as Heavy Horse, and it should be relatively, it's about equal with Noble Horse, perhaps. Yeah, they're about equal with Noble Horse, perhaps the Noble Horse just a bit better. But what I wanted to do really was, he put all his guys on this flank, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of my cav around here to support with my outflanking force. So let's see, you've got 3 Noble Horse here, I was thinking of Rome, 1 there with Fanatics, just warriors, 2 of my spearmen to support this, and I'm going to basically try and hold them with that, flank them with these, use this to add support to the hold, use these guys to charge the Praetorian Guard, and bring around 2 units of Fanatics again, warriors, and the cav to kill his general and get flanking charge. My opponent's army is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 units of Praetorian Guardsmen. I believe it was 1, 2, 4 units of archers. This guy kind of kept using archers, even though I told him that archers were not really worth using. So anyway, he charged kind of straight into my spear warriors here, and I went for bracing and anti-cav tactics, and now I'm going to outflank it. And then I used like the frenzy charge with the naked warriors here, and one of the quickest routes of cavalry I've ever seen. Praetorian cav usually lasts for ages, and he forgot Draco, which was really bad for him. He should have used that, because that's a really useful ability. So here my Oathsworn get into battle with his Praetorians. That's going to be a fairly even fight. I've found Oathsworns and Praetorians to be even now, given the with patch 1.5, but the problem he's going to face is he's completely outflanked, so I'll be able to easily wrap them. And here I managed to break through with one of my cav, same thing over here, using that and one of my guys to kill his general. And this is going to be a very quick rout for his army, because I broke through his cavalry completely because he went straight onto my spears there. So I managed to rout this unit of Praetorians, or start to rout it. Going to get his archers because I don't want them shooting me in the back. Over here, his Praetorians are doing well. They're actually beating this Oathsworn. This unit here, my Oathsworn's winning that. But it's because I've got outflanked and killed his general that his men's morale is really damaged. And as you can see, his whole horde breaks. So it's a very effective Roman killer. Very effective. It's a very good against. It's mostly designed for Rome, but it can work very effectively against the other barbarians, or anything basically that uses swords. So it could work against, say, Egypt if they were using Galatian Royal Guards or Royal Thorax swordsmen or something. But you could do it against pikes, but you'd need to outflank. This is a close victory, but I felt it was pretty much a stomping. Without being mean to my opponent, he fought well. He was good sport about it. And this was kind of, for me, it was kind of like something that evened out the battle I had with the Parthian versus Iceni one. It kind of made up for the fact that I got kind of unfortunate with that one. But no, it's a very effective rush. Very effective. It can be defeated though by someone who kites with. It would be defeated with kites with slingers. Peltus could probably thin it out quite a bit. I wouldn't probably recommend it against Parthia, because a heavy cataphract rush and charge with elephants could probably wreck it. It's very much designed to destroy infantry, sword-based infantry, and that sort of thing. Work well against the Swaby, the Orsini, or another Arverni if you wanted to. I don't really like same faction battles though, to be honest. What else was I going to say? Kind of lost my train of thought here, guys. Kind of forgotten. Completely left my mind. Oh yes, that's right. You could still beat this with Rome. I mean, if Rome used say Sakuai Extraordinary and avoided those spears, that shock cav could do a lot of damage on its charge. All Rome would technically need to have is a good reserve line as well. Like you could put Praetorians in the front, you could put something else in the reserve to stop those fanatics outflanking it. Because as you can see, those Praetorians are a match for Oathsworn. They're good. They can defeat them. It's pretty even. They usually seem to defeat each other. It kind of goes either way. It's pretty 50-50 now. Anyway, guys, some good rush fun there. I hope you enjoyed that one. I know my opponent probably didn't enjoy that one too much because I kind of ripped through him. We go on to a 2vs2 next because I had several battles with him, and this time it'll be my ally next time. So hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I'll see you soon next time.